Hey guys, so excited to see you. Okay, this is how to do your roots at home. Take one. We're gonna do this together. So I want you to assemble some things before we get started. Unpack your kit. I want you to lay it out on a towel you don't care about, on a surface like in your kitchen. Hard surfaces are easier to clean. So lay everything out. And then I want you to find some of the things that you'll need from your bathroom or your kitchen. You're gonna need some hair ties, any kind of hair ties. I would get 4. Maybe a comb or a brush would be helpful for you. You're gonna want some extra towels you don't care about. Dark is better because it doesn't show any tint stains. And you might have a bottle, which will probably have your formula already mixed inside of it if you do have a bottle, a bowl of some sort, and a brush. Oops, I just dropped the brush. Oh, let me get that because I need it. Okay. Oh yeah. So first thing you're gonna do, I want you to brush through your hair so it's not tangly. And I want you can do this with your hands, it's easy enough. I want you to section the hair in half from the back. Okay, bring that all to the sides. And then I want you to draw a line from your part and have this at your natural part or wherever you're liking wearing it currently. So I want you to take all the hair in front of the ear and try to make this pretty clean parting if you can. And then we're gonna put all the rest of your hair in a ponytail. So it's out of the way because we're not going to be touching this hair. All right, let me do the other side. So again, from the top, I'm drawing a little line down to the back of my ear, okay? And getting this hair out of the way. Because I kept thinking about how if you guys are going to be doing like grocery store hair color on your grays, it would just be something for me to fix later. So this is easier and way more fun, right? Okay, so I got that hair in the back out of the way, and really all I have is this side stuff and the top. So you're gonna put your gloves on, and you can always reuse these for going to the grocery store, or I don't know, I'm only going to the farmer's market right now. I haven't been in a grocery store. I went to Target because they have really big aisles. So that was cool. Everybody's been pretty good. All right, so you got your gloves on, and you're gonna take number one. This is your barrier cream. Just because some of you have a darker formula and you stain easily, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. So there's a little barrier cream in here. You're just gonna open that up, and I want you to apply it on the skin around the edges, okay? Just around these edges here. All right, and now we're ready to mix up. Number 2 is the liquid, which is the peroxide. And number 3 is gonna be your cream tint. It's your formula, so I mixed it for you. You're gonna have one of two bowls, something like this or like this. And you're gonna dump those two inside the bowl. Use your brush to get all the product out of these little to-go cups. And then once it's in the bowl, you're gonna mix it up. The Kevin Murphy formulas, and I'll let you know who you guys are. You're gonna need something from your kitchen. You're gonna need some kind of little whisk. And if you don't have this, a fork will work too, because you want to integrate it, so you want to mix it. And just mix it like you would be making frosting. You kind of want it that type of a consistency. Okay, now I'm gonna demonstrate 2 ways. We're using a brush. What's really important about using a brush, guys, is you don't want to overload the brush, because then it's just way too much product, and not only is it wasteful, but you're gonna overlap easily if you have too much product on. So when you're dipping, I want you to mix the product up and then go take a paper towel and wipe everything off this brush. I would be dipping this into the color and moving it to the side of the bowl and lifting up and making sure that I'm not getting the product onto this plastic part. It just needs to stay on the brushy part. What do we call this? It's not hair, it's synthetic stuff, the brushy stuffs. Okay, so you're dipping it into your bowl. wiping the excess off if you feel like you got too much on the side, because you can always get that later. And then, oh, my part is so not so straight. That's what happens when you have a calyx. Okay, oh, look at that. See, I need to do my roots. Yes, I'm gray, for those of you that think I am not and always question it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna keep this down pretty tight because that's what is helpful. And you have your brush loaded, right? And all you're gonna do is just lay it down in the part. Swipe, lay it down, swipe, lay it down, swipe, okay? All the way to this section where we aren't doing anything. And then you're gonna do what we call surface coloring. And you're just gonna swipe back, swipe back, swipe back, both sides, call it a day. You're gonna work one side at a time. Try not to go more than a ½ inch from your last section. Make another line, you hold that hair over tight. Oh, that's really great. Okay, same thing, dip your brush. Take that little bit of product, swipe on both sides of the part, okay? Hold this tight, both sides of the part. Again, take a little section, move it over, okay? Dip both sides of the part. You're just letting the brush do the work. Lay it down, drag it, lay it down, but try not to drag color like further down, because that's what we call overlapping. And you'll end up with a black band, which I'll have to fix later. And that won't be fun. Okay, so again, dipping. I always start at the front. Bink, 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 bink. Okay, dipping, 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 or swiping, swiping. And you're gonna go about 2 more sections here. Okay, you hold the hair down tight. It is so much easier. All right, last section. We are not, oh, see, extensions. That's where I stop. For me, this is where I stop. For you, this is where I want you to stop. And then, all right, all that hair's like that. You're gonna hold this side back, dip, and do surface only. Bink. So you're just gonna do this, work it into that side. Doesn't really matter this stuff behind, guys, because nobody could really see it. But if you really want to, you could take a vertical section, the hair in front of the ear. This is hard to do with an extension, but something like that. Pull it forward and then color the root of the next section. You could, but I'd like you to try to stay out of your sides, and I prefer this tight tuck behind the ear and just surface, okay? Because that way it just looks better, but you're not getting too deep into it. All right, I want to demonstrate if you have a bottle. It's the same thing with the bottle. Some kind of a bottle. You're gonna shake that up. So when you're ready, you're still using this nozzle to create your section. So you're squeezing a line, and then there's a flat part, and you just rub it. Or you can take your finger, okay? So you wanna do both sides again. A line, squeeze down the part to your section back here, and then you're just gonna flatten it out. Flatten it out. Make sure you got enough product on there. Okay? I don't know if that's easier, guys, but we'll see. Some of you might not even get a bottle. Yeah, this is difficult. Okay, like this. There is a flat side to this bottle. Same thing. Just do a little parting. See, this is how I do my roots at home. Not very exact about it. Okay, once you get down here, they call this the recession area of your bone structure. That's your last section. Do a little bit down. You're just using the bottle to rub it. Tuck that behind your ear, and then you're gonna do a line of color. Jink. And then you can either use your hand to just rub it back. Okay, last thing, if you have a brush or a bottle, you're gonna go around this front, okay? Blend, blend, blend. If you have a brush, dink, you're gonna hold it tight and you're gonna lay that brush down and surface. Try not to don't be too hard on yourselves, guys. You're just trying to take the edge off, make it look less skunky, right? And, you know, have a better you looking at yourself in the mirror. All right, so things to remember. Go slow. Don't worry about being a perfectionist. When you're done, from that moment, look at the clock. You're gonna time yourself 45 minutes from the time you finish, not the time you start. 45 minutes, okay? The other trick to not having it stain your skin is you're gonna take a little bit of shampoo in your gloved hand and you're gonna rub it on all your skin, all the way around, rub, rub, rub. Yeah. Okay? Shampoo. And then it's gonna emulsify the product and the tint and it's gonna start removing it. Shampoo, shampoo, rub, rub, rub. And then you're gonna go ahead and shampoo. You can either jump in the shower, do it in your kitchen. You wanna rinse really well. Longer than you think, you guys, like twice as long as you might think. You'll be happy with that result. It'll just get everything off your scalp, give you a nice scrub down. Don't forget to condition after. I'm gonna throw in some shampoo and conditioner samples from a line that I sell called Modern Natural or Monat for you to try if you already haven't. And good luck. I know you're gonna do great. That was fun. I miss all of you so much. Be happy, be well. I'll see you in May.